Hello everyone and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. Hope everybody's all right today. It is Wednesday, October 18th. Currently is 45 degrees. The high today is going to be 65. That's a little bit warmer than it has been actually. It got down to like 50. The high was like 51 the other day. Let's see, what was it? Yeah. The high was 54, and the day before that, it was 50. So that's a little bit better, 65. No chance of rain. We got a little bit, not really enough to do much, just some sprinkles. Winds are at 3 miles per hour right now. Okay, today they'll be an out and about with Mike and Joy. We got Logan he's got lymphedema, and that makes his feet and calves and stuff really swollen. We can't find any regular shoes to fit on him, and we tried some that I believe that were recommended for that. Had the big, like a Velcro thing on it. You could just adjust it that way. Adjusted it all the way out, and it still wouldn't fit. So we ordered another pair, and we hoped they fit, and then we had to take the other one back to return it to Amazon at Kohl's. So we went to Kohl's, and then we had to go get some things at Aldi. So that's where we end up on that one, at Aldi. And that'll be out today, and then tomorrow should be the Aldi haul. Let's see. What's for dinner? We really love Aldi's pine nut hummus. It's really good. And I was saying earlier, well, on the haul, I guess it was, I really love that one at Kroger that's Boar's Head, but it's really expensive. It was like $4.49. It's regular $4.99. It's a big thing of it now. The smoked one of theirs, of the Boar's Head, is just fantastic, especially when you make hamburgers, which is what we're gonna make. That's a meatless meal that way. We were doing pretty good on it, then we kind of didn't do as good as having more meals without meat, and we did pretty good for a while, and then we kind of got away from it. So we're going to have some pine nut hamburgers. I usually put some things on it, lettuce or whatever they want on it, and we're going to have some onion rings that we got at Aldi as well. And they don't usually have those. I was real surprised they had them in the regular section with the fries instead of like in the freezer that's for new stuff they get that you never see again. That's where they usually are. But they were in the regular place, so I'm hoping they're going to keep those, because they're really good, and they're a lot cheaper than those Nathan's ones are that I got at Dollar Tree. But the Nathan's ones are really good, though. But these are too. So having pine nut hamburgers and onion rings. Unless we could change that to something else, I'm not for sure, because I think they like some red onion on there. If they don't mind having an onion on their hamburger and then having onion rings, that'd be fine with me if they want to. So let's see. I've got some birthday friend mail. My birthday is coming up. November 3rd is my birthday. And I've got me a card here that was sent by Crystal from Crystal's Pets and Plants, and also Crystal's Place. Check out her channels, everybody. She does a lot of neat stuff. She has a little garden on her balcony, and containers and stuff. She does real well with that. And she has all kinds of different pets. She's got a cat, Rocky, that looks just about exactly like Kitty does. They about look the same. So it's fun to watch them, and she watches Kitty and stuff when I do stuff with Kitty. And by the way, I just had a Kitty's Corner come out yesterday, so check it out. It's a Halloween edition. But Crystal sent me this card, and I really like the card. And by the way, I really appreciate this, Crystal. Very nice of you. And inside it says, "Just want to take the time to thank you so much for being a part of my channel. Both of them. I also enjoy your family, even Kitty, as she looks so much like Rocky. Blessings to you on your day and every day. To my buddy Mike, and it's your once a year day, so celebrate. Okay, may you have a very happy birthday, Mike. Thank you so much. And she also sent us a Taco Bell gift card. So that is, we love Taco Bell. We don't get to go out much, but we do maybe once a month. We'll get usually from pals, but we love Taco Bell, and I'll be able to go get some, something for all of us, and that'll be really neat because like I said, we don't go out much. We just really can't afford it. So I thank you very much, Crystal, and check out her channels, everybody. I think you'll really like her channels very much. Okay. Time for I got a few today's tidbits. I haven't had any in a little while. Okay, this one says, I think I've had something on this on another morning coffee break or something at one time. It's Tower of the Winds, world's oldest weather station. The Tower of the Winds in Athens, located near the Acropolis and the ancient Roman Agora, is not only Greece's oldest meteorological station, but also a crucial ancient monument. Erected in the 1st century BC, this structure's height, sundials, wind vane, and strategic placement mark it as an early form of a clock tower. It looks like it's in great shape too. Okay, falling satellites will soon start to threaten people's safety. And there's so much space junk up there, and they're sending out these satellites. It seems like it's almost daily anymore. A report by the FAA says that we may have falling satellites to worry about in the next decade. By 2035, over 28,000 fragments from SpaceX's Starlink satellites could survive re-entry to the atmosphere and pose a danger to humans and aircraft. This claim would directly contradict SpaceX's own claim that its Starlink satellites are fully demisable. That won't be good. Stay alert. Avoid holiday scams amid winter shopping. If you think you got a lot of scams going on now, closer it gets to the holidays, it gets a lot worse. So, I got some shirt. I can't stand to have a little something, fuzzball or something. Okay, it shows, I don't know if I showed that or not. As winter nears, warnings abound about holiday scams targeting consumers. Scammers impersonate delivery services. I get those every day, and it goes in my spam on my emails. A bunch of this stuff. Sending fake messages about package issues, yes. Recipients are advised not to click links, but to contact companies directly. In the first half of 2023, over 1 million Americans lost $4.4 billion to scams. Stressing alert during this winter. Isn't that crazy? A crazy number. That's a lot. I mean, they're getting rich. No wonder they're so bold about it anymore. I just wish they could catch some of them, Catch them. Looks like they could. But anyway, huge hidden water reservoir discovered off New Zealand coast. Researchers have found a massive water reservoir hidden beneath the ocean floor off the New Zealand coast. A sea's worth of water is locked inside volcanic rocks that formed 120 to 125 million years ago when a lava plume burst through Earth's crust and solidified in a vast plateau. This explains why the region experiences slow-motion earthquakes. Okay, that's all for that. Tidbits. Let's see if we can find a few jokes. It's got to be in here. There it is. All right. This one is called Organ Flip. I know a surgeon who puts organs back in upside down. He says it's an inside joke. Oh, come on. Man. This one's called A Different Point of View. "Why is Dad never home?" the 16-year-old girl asked her mother. "Well, dear, he has taken a second job so that you can have iPads, mobile phone, a TV in your room, club memberships, cosmetics, trendy clothes. He does it all for you so his beautiful girl doesn't miss out on a thing." "Wow," the teenager replied thoughtfully. "That's really very selfish of him, isn't it?" Okay. Fact of the day, who is Paul Winchell? Who is Paul Winchell? Winchell is known to most as the voice of Tigger from The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. While he made appearances in shows such as Perry Mason, McMillan and Wife, and the Beverly Hillbillies, he is more known in the industry for his voicing of Tigger. However, he also gets credit for something very significant. Winchell was an inventor who used his medical training to create the first artificial heart. Wow! You never would have thought that, if he's just the voice of a cartoon character and stuff. That's pretty interesting. Okay, let's see. What do we got in here? Let's see. How about, this might be movies. I think everybody might like movies. What movie features the line, "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal"? Home Alone 2, Die Hard, Gremlins, Batman Returns. It's got to go to the... Okay. "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal." I remember I've watched Home Alone 2 so many times, and the regular Home Alone. That's what it is. Yeah, everybody's probably watched both of them. I think they had a third one, but I don't think McCulkey was in it. I remember watching it, and we didn't like it as good. I mean, it was still a good movie, but it wasn't the same without McCulkey in it. Which of these iconic Christmas films was a complete box office failure? Elf, The Muppets Christmas Carol, It's a Wonderful Life, and How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Well, How the Grinch Stole Christmas is on every year. I'm sure it had to do good when it was in the box office, when it first came out. It's a Wonderful Life is just like an iconic one with, what was that? I can't remember who was in it. James Stewart or something like that? Is that his name? Yeah, I think that's who was in that. The Muppets Christmas Carol, all that Muppet stuff. I want to say Elf, that was with, I can't remember his name right now. Elf. No, it's a Wonderful Life. Wow, that's surprising because it's on every year, Director Frank Capra's 1946 classic, It's a Wonderful Life, is sacred in the holiday movie pantheon. That was a trick one. It's not as quotable as A Christmas Story or as lyrical as 1966 How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but the story of George Bailey has a universal message behind it that endures more than 70 years later. It was first released in 1946. They were lukewarm to the picture and a box office disappointment. Wow. They got me on that one. I never would have thought it. What Halloween tradition became widespread in the U.S. after World War II? Trick-or-treating, pumpkin carving, scary stories, costume dressing. After World War II. I think pumpkin carving's been around a lot longer than that. Scary stories have always been around. And I even think they did the costumes probably before. I could be wrong, but I want to say trick-or-treating. Yes, that's right. Trick-or-treating. Every year on October 31, adults listen for the sound of a knock on their door from costumed children, arms outstretched with a bag open for candy. In modern times, trick-or-treating has become a nearly sacred Halloween tradition in the United States. Trick-or-treating became widespread in the U.S. after the Second World War, when rationing ended and candy was once again readily available. Okay. 2 right, 1 wrong. Okay, which of these is a popular Christmas movie? Home Alone, The Secret Garden, Christopher Robin, The Circle. Well, I think that's gotta be Home Alone, y'all. Yes, Home Alone. Okay. Next question. What is commonly used to carve jack-o'-lanterns during Halloween? Pumpkin, apple, melon, carrot. I think everybody's going to know this one. I've never seen a apple jack-o'-lantern or a carrot jack-o'-lantern. I don't know, you might could just about make one out of a melon if you really wanted to, I guess. But it's pumpkin. Yes, pumpkin. Okay, next question. 99% got that right, by the way. Some of them actually said something else. What Christmas song has appeared the most in movies? Silent Night, White Christmas, 12 Days of Christmas, Jingle Bells. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Most in the 12 Days of Christmas is kind of, it's kind of long and drawn out. I don't know if that would be, one that would pick for the most movie. Silent Night is is a great song. White Christmas is a great one, and Jingle Bells. But I'm trying to think, what would be. I know White Christmas has been in a lot of them, but I guarantee you Jingle Bells has too. Well, I'm going to go for Jingle Bells. Oh, I'm right. Jingle Bells. One place where most people are happy to hear Christmas music is on the soundtrack of their favorite holiday movie. According to the website 538, which analyzed something data, Jingle Bells from 1857 has appeared in 373 movies. Wow. Old Lang Syne is listed in 295. That's Auld, A-U-L-D, I guess. Silent Night was third with 254. Okay. Next question. I got 5 right, 1 wrong. What was the original name for the beloved Halloween candy corn? Autumn Treats, Chicken Feed, Harvest Corn, Sweet Harvest. Now, the ones I think about, if I think about harvest corn, I kind of think about the ones that they have that are mixed up and they're like, have brown ones too, That's what I really think of, and they got like chocolate on some of them or something. But I'm going to say harvest corn. No, chicken feed. I would have never thought, so I got 2 wrong. Chicken feed. The yellow, orange, and white standby was not always called candy corn. Invented in Philadelphia by candy maker George Reniger, the kernel-shaped treat was originally referred to as chicken feed as a twist on marketing to farming communities. By the 20th century, candy corn was more prominently manufactured by the Goetz Confectionery Company, now known as Jelly Belly. Okay. Wow, that got me. Which Christmas film revolutionized the usage of fake snow in movies? How the Grinch Stole Christmas, It's a Wonderful Life, The Muppets Christmas Carol, Miracle on 34th Street. Well, I know there's snow in these, but fake snow wasn't How the Grinch Stole Christmas like a animated? That's what I was thinking. Muppets, I don't know if they would use a bunch of it in there. Revolutionized. I'm thinking It's a Wonderful Life or Miracle on 34th Street. I'm going to say Miracle on 34th Street. I might miss again. Nope, and It's a Wonderful Life. That was a tricky one too. Frank Capra's 1946 classic It's a Wonderful Life transformed how the film industry utilizes fake snow. According to Jeremy Arnold, author of the illustrated book Christmas in the Movies, because It's a Wonderful Life was shot in the middle of summer, the flakes were created using a concoction of foamite, a carbon dioxide foam seen in fire extinguishers, along with soap, sugar, and water that was sprayed from canisters. Sounds kind of yucky. Okay, wow, some of these are tricky. Who voices Scrooge in the 2009 film version of A Christmas Carol? Jim Carrey, Chris Evans, Antonio Banderas, Channing Tatum. Okay. Wasn't that one animated as well in the 2009 version, and it had Jim Carrey in it, and it even really looked like him, if I remember right, like older Jim Carrey or whatever. Jim Carrey. Yes, that's right. I got 6 right and 3 wrong. One more question. Which iconic Christmas song was first written for a Broadway musical? Jingle Bells, White Christmas, Oh Holy Night, Little Drummer Boy. Oh, this is tricky too. Broadway musical. I know, what's his name? It seemed like it was Frank Sinatra or something saying White Christmas, but it could be Little Drummer Boy. That kind of sounds like it would be, a musical. Wow. I'm thinking it's either White Christmas or Little Drummer Boy. I may miss. I'm going to say White Christmas. Yes, I'm right. And let's see if it was Bing Crosby. Released around one of the darkest moments in U.S. history to shed some light around the holidays, White Christmas, written by Irving Berlin, evoked visions of holidays past and was not as upbeat as some of its more pop Yuletide musical counterparts of the time. Let's see. Does it say? Yeah. It was used for the 1942 musical film Holiday Inn, starring Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire. That's what I was thinking. I remember him singing that. I wasn't there in 1943, but I mean, I remember seeing this movie and realizing it was him singing that. So I got 7 right, 3 wrong today. Hope y'all did good. Let me know. I appreciate everybody watching and all your support. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I hope you'll press the like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Thanks again to Crystal for the Taco Bell gift card and the beautiful happy birthday card. And everybody, I hope you have a great day. Check out the Out and About with Mike and Joy later on. Bye everybody, and God bless.